What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kat. This is my channel and we are finally here at our 1 month update on my VSG surgery. So if you have missed all the videos that I've done so far on that, be sure to check out my weight loss journey playlist. I'll probably try to tag it somewhere. But without further ado, let's get into this video. So the first month was definitely challenging. Getting used to everything was not the easiest, but I did want to give you guys some updates. I wrote a few things down. Most importantly, or I guess not most importantly, but I'm sure the numbers that you're wanting to see are my measurements and my total weight loss. So for the month of September, from the liquid diet to October 1st, I've lost 26.8 pounds, which is insane. Almost 30 pounds in a month is insane. And then I did my measurements yesterday and I checked 16 spots on my bodies, ranging from my thighs, my calves, my neck, forearms, upper arms, stomach, everything, and I've lost 31.5 inches all over my body. The most inches I've lost, I lost 4.5 inches off of my chest. So I measured myself where you measure yourself when you get like a bra fitting. So right here across the widest part of your breast and then your band size, and right here I lost 4.5 inches and another 3 inches on my band size, and I think 2.5 inches off my breasts, which is a big deal. As someone who previously had a breast reduction, to see your breasts get larger is kind of scary because you're worried you're gonna end up where you were before. If you are not familiar with that part of my journey, I have a video on that as well. I had a breast reduction when I was 17, so, and I am 28 now. I cannot believe it has been 11 years since I had that done. Actually, it'll be 11 years in December. As far as how I'm feeling, I feel absolutely amazing. Everything is different. I no longer, or at least for the time being, need my depression and anxiety medication. A lot of my depression and anxiety were fueled by my body image and how much I hated how I looked. It's just crazy that I've lost almost 30 pounds of my 110 that I'm shooting for. So, and it's just month 1, and I know that it will taper off. According to my doctor, the first month is kind of weird, and then after the first month, you're supposed to see a steady decline every single week. So right now I'm averaging about 3 pounds a week, and this coming week I am beginning at Orange Theory again, which is really exciting. I also did finally secure a new job, which is also super exciting. So I start that on Monday as well. I'm filming this on the Saturday before you guys are watching this. So things are going really well for the first time in 2020. And then I've also really been enjoying shopping again. Be sure to check out my Dallas haul if you missed it. I do want to talk about a couple of things that I'm struggling with. Definitely missing carbs is a big thing. I know that my mother-in-law and some other people that have had the surgery said that when they got the surgery done, eventually the carb desires went away. I can have carbs again, or like grains essentially, starting on November 1st, but I really just want like a sandwich and I really want pasta. So I'm probably going to be finding alternatives for those things like vegetable noodles and focusing on protein instead of carbs. But I don't want to be part of the narrative that says carbs are bad for you, because carbs are not bad for you. Carbs fuel your body. But when you have a stomach the size of mine, it's more important to fuel your body with protein than with carbs. So that is the plan I'm on. I've also gotten some questions on if I track my nutrients or not, and I don't. I know other plans require you to track macros. The only thing that my plan requires you to keep track of is protein intake. I'm supposed to have a certain amount of protein intake every day, and if I don't meet that, I need to have a protein shake to supplement. So I also can't have fresh fruits and vegetables until November 1st. I did get a question about that today, actually, from a longtime follower, and the main reason of that is I have mentioned in quite a few other videos I'm taking omeprazole, which is basically stomach acid reducer. It makes it so that your stomach produces less stomach acid. Fresh fruits and vegetables are difficult for your system to digest in general. They take longer, and when you have a tiny stomach and very little stomach acid because you're taking something to keep it down while your stomach is healing, that's the purpose of taking the omeprazole, to help your stomach heal. Fresh fruits and vegetables are just going to be off the table. I stopped taking omeprazole on November 1st, so just under a month, and then I can have anything under the sun again, with, of course, the new rules in mind if I want to continue this weight loss journey. You know, I need to not do fried foods. Portion control is pretty much taken care of, but I do need to be mindful of what those portions consist of, and again, focusing on protein before other things. And you may be concerned that I'm not getting other nutrients, and that is why they make bariatric multivitamins. So I take 2 of those every day, along with a calcium citrate and vitamin D, 2 of those pills a day as well. So I am making sure that I'm getting all of my vitamins and nutrients. The first few months, my doctors will be doing lab draws to make sure that all of my numbers look good, and if they aren't, we can adjust. So the next 6 months to a year is a big adjustment period, and then after that, it's kind of a maintaining period. So this has just been a really crazy month. I mean, 2020 in general for everybody has been crazy, but the last month since I had my surgery has been the weirdest month of my life, probably. That being said, I am so happy I did the surgery already. Even if I stopped losing weight right now, I would still consider it a success, although I don't know how I could possibly stop losing weight right now with the amount of food I'm eating, or the lack of the amount of food that I'm eating. It's just insane how like 1 egg will fill me. I don't know, I went to Dallas last week and went out to eat for the first time, which was interesting. I will say some of it was hard. It was hard watching my friends order things that I couldn't have. Like, we went to a Mexican restaurant and I couldn't have chips and salsa. I can eventually have those in a month, but the more that I think about it, you know, a few chips and salsa might fill me up, and then I won't want my dinner, and then I haven't had any protein out of the chips and salsa, and then I'm screwed on my protein intake. So it's all kind of retraining my brain in general, which is interesting. And the other thing is, when we went out to eat, I would order, so we did a lot of Mexican in Dallas, and I would get like 1 taco or 1 enchilada, and I could barely eat the whole, just a single taco. And of course, not eating the tortilla, ordering it without like lettuce and tomato or anything. So it was really just like seasoned beef or seasoned chicken and cheese and sometimes beans. And I mean, you do end up filling up really quickly, and then you're just sitting there for another 20 minutes watching everyone else eat. And it can be a little bit awkward, but I think I'm gonna get over that. And I know it's not gonna be a problem, especially when we start hanging out with Brett's family again. They had quite a few family members test positive, so we've been quarantining away from them, and they've been doing their self-quarantine as well. But when we start going out for birthdays and stuff again, a good chunk of the family members on his side of the family have had the surgery. So his mom and I have even talked about like sharing meals and things. So it's, again, the first month, huge adjustment period, but I'm so happy with my results. If you have questions that you want to ask me, I know this is going to be a shorter video, but if you have questions that you want to ask me about my procedure, about how things are going, anything like that, drop it down below, and I will be answering questions from this video in next month's video, which should be the first week of November as well. And then next month we also get to go to Gulf Shores, which is really exciting. So that is what I have for you guys today, just a quick little update, and I will catch you in the next one. Love you, Warrior Crew. Bye!